All right, guys, what we're going to do today is learn how to play Amos Moses by Jerry Reed. Let's just see if we can play a little bit of it. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, here comes Amos. Make it count now. Well, Amos Moses was a Cajun. He lived by himself in the swamp. Well, he hunted alligator for living. He just knocked him in the head with a stomp. All right, so that's that famous Jerry Reed, Amos Moses. And we'll learn how to pick it today. Everybody, if you're new to the channel, I'm Brian Baker here at my studio in Quispamsis, New Brunswick, Canada, Brian Baker Guitar Studio. The website is brianbakerguitarstudio.ca if you'd like some lessons with me on Zoom or in person if you live here in town in New Brunswick, Canada. Let's get started right away. Amos Moses. So how it starts is on A chord. And it's the G up here. I like to pull it down, make it funky, you know, Jerry Reed. Yeah. You can't do that enough. Whoops. And then you're going to hit your A string. And then you're going to go between the 2nd fret and the 5th fret of your G. Open to 5-2. That top note again. G, open to A. 2, 5, 2, open. A, C, A, G, G, A, C, A, G, A. Now, that's the melody. And what I like to do in that riff is I like to put, every time I'm here off that A, I like to play the A more of it, so at least the D and the G string together. And then the opens, I like to hit these two. But I find the C over here only sounds really good if I just hit the 1. So I go power chord way, D and G together, then the A, and then I go 5-2 singular, and then the doubles, and then single. So anytime it's 5-2, it's just a single. Okay. Other than that, the very first part of the record, I never really, when I did this version, I never copied it exactly how Jerry Reed did. I like to make it my own a little bit, but there is that little chicken picking, plucking thing at the beginning. Okay, so what that is I think he's just kind of muting over the C and the A. I mean, you could mute anywhere, but I think it's there. Could be there, but I think it's here. Then the last one, it's the triplet. And then up there to the G note and then the A. All right, now let's go through the chords. The chords are A7. Amos Moses was a Cajun. Then it's B. Lived by himself in a swamp, C. Well, he hunted alligators for living and just knock them in the head with a stomp. And then the stomp is that G note. The more you do that, the cooler it is. Just knock them in the head with the stomp. You can just picture the getting the head over the. Back to that. Again. Well, A, B, C, C for living. You just knock them in the head with a stomp. Back to it. Okay, that's the verse. And the chorus is E, D, go Louisiana. E, named Doc Millsap and his pretty wife Hannah. A, raised up a son who could pick up his weight in groceries, C, and then D. And then there's this cool bass. So the bass front goes, so on the A string it's E, D, C, A, C, and then open D. All right, and there's a little arpeggiated. Honestly, I don't really know what that part is. I just kind of vamp on D. Call the name, it's Moses, and there's a... That's cool. So what that is 7 on the G to 5 on the G. Pull off up to your D string, 7, and then 5 on the G, and then back to 7 on the D. So you got, and then back to. The other way you could have a lot of fun with that intro if you wanted to. You could vamp an A. Son. Or you could play it the way I do it. Anyways, guys, I hope this tutorial has helped you out a little bit. Maybe I'll play a verse of it just to see so you can have a look at full speed. Let's go here. Son. Yeah. Here comes Amos. Well, Amos Moses was a Cajun. He lived by himself in a swamp. Well, he hunted alligator for living. And just knock him in the head with a stomp. Louisiana law gonna get you, Amos. It ain't legal hunting alligator down in the swamp, boy. And then we'll go to the chorus. Around 45 minutes southeast of Tupelo, Louisiana, lived a man named Doc Missap and his pretty wife Hannah. Well, they raised up a son who could eat up his weight in groceries. I forgot to do the bass run. Named him after a man of the claw. Called him Amos Moses. Yep. All right. A lot of fun to play. Amos Moses by Jerry Reed. Hopefully this tutorial has helped you out. If there's any songs you'd like to have done, I'm happy to do them. The website, brianbakerguitarstudio.ca. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I have a tutorial up for Guitar Man, and there's a tab to it as well available for $7 on my webpage. Please like and subscribe again. Yeah, take care, everybody. Happy playing, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial on Amos Moses by Jerry Reed.